Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings. That is why, if you must live a good health, you must be rightly informed. Information, they say, is the key to a lasting life. If you're not well informed on your health status, you die in a poor health state. Of course, a life without good health is just like a river without water. On this great day of the 6th anniversary of Celebration Television, the very station that's affected the lives of so many and in their numbers positively, will bring to you the topic, the media and health sensitization. Of course, I am not here alone. I am here with two medical doctors who are professional in the field as well. And before we go on a short break, I really want to tell you that this episode is going to be extremely enjoyable because you need to know a lot of things about information sensitization and your health. Stay connected. Akosile Nicholas Walter, the exclusive man, is hosting you today on the 6th anniversary of Celebration Television. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back. Thanks for joining us once again. If you're just joining us, we're talking on media and health sensitization. Like I told you, we have two professionals in the house who are medical doctors, husband and wife. I want to quickly tell you that he is an in-house doctor. His name is Dr. Elliot Tagumba, and alongside with him is his amiable wife, Dr. Mrs. Excel Ogumbo, who is a physician and a specialist as well. You're welcome on set.
Thank you very much,
God
sir.
bless you. Good to have you on set. Right
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I love your smile. Yeah.
Of course.
So right now, I want to talk more on media and health sensitization. Yes, we want to really know now, as a professional in the field, a specialist in the field, what's your own philosophy on healthy living?
Thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you.
I would like to define what health is. I think it's fundamental that we do that. Health, according to the World Health Organization, defined in 1948, is a complete state of wellness of the physical, social, and mental state of a man, and not just the absence of disease. Now, it's very important because whatever we're going to discuss here will comprise of both the body, the mind, and the social state of man. Then we talk about philosophy of healthy living. I would like to state here that it's in every decision we make and every day we live that we deal about our health. Okay, and starts with our diet. What do we decide to eat?
Okay.
Do you choose junk as against complete balanced diet? Okay, are you taking quantity and quality of your meal? It's very important. Then secondly, we talk about exercise. It has been established and standardized all over the world that at least 30 minutes of moderate activity every day can save you from a lot of diseases.
Wow. Do you think we really need information? Do you think we really need sensitization in that regard? If yes, what medium do you think it can flow?
Oh yes, oh yes. Social media, information, it's very important because that's your medium of passing health related issues from the health provider to your target audience. So how it's being designated actually depends on the target audience you are aiming to reach. Okay, but what is very available to us now and which we cannot overlook is the mass media, and as it says, media to the masses.
How do we now translate global models to localities?
Yes, it's very important because most decisions about health have been made on the global level. Yes, we talk about countries coming together to decide about, for instance, under 5 mortality rates, talk about maternal mortalities, pandemics such as HIV and all that. Decisions are made on a national level. But how do we transcend those information from those national levels or international levels to the common man in his village or to the communities in their village, and their villages? So what we're talking about here is we have to know the audience we are targeting. Are you targeting a rural area where there is no light, where there is no network, where there is no money to access these things? Okay, so how do you pass information there?
Because it's part of
yes,
the major challenge.
Yes, it's a reality. Not everybody can afford a satellite to talk about wireless networking. So how do you must know your target audience. Okay, so for such people, as you said, in our localities, you have to use what we call community entry points. You use the town leaders, the village heads, the enuges, the monarchs. Okay, yes, you use them as your means of reaching these people. Okay, and there's where also things like market squares, churches, okay, social groups, yes, religious bodies, and then also you have to go, sometimes you have to go house to house to disseminate health information that is necessary, okay, for health issues and health related matters.
How does social media fit in the practical idea of participatory internet?
Yeah, it fits in so well in the sense that if, for instance, I need to pass an information to a large number of people, and there is a group of target audience that I need to send this information to, it's for me to log on to the website or the application in question.
Yeah.
Some of these applications are like,
which you want to reach the people with, right?
Yes,
platform.
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And put the information there, in the form of written forms, posters, jingles, little videos that they could just, assimilate what I'm trying to pass across immediately and give feedback. Okay. Your communication loop is not complete until you get the feedback.
That's true.
And whatever it is that could be distraction in the channel of communication, you try and exclude them.
Okay.
So they must have a ready access to the internet.
Okay. Now, people often use the word e-health. E-health. Please, can you tell us how it relates to social media?
E-health, as you said, it's a very trendy term that's being used now, and we're not surprised because the world is becoming a global village.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so e-health, as it means, E just means electronic. We're talking about offering health services via electronic devices. Okay, wow. And when we talk about e-health, another term we could use to describe e-health is digital health. Okay, and it comprises of about 6 to 7 aspects. We talk about mobile health, when we're using mobile devices to pass health information. Okay, talk about
that's where the ehealth comes.
ehealth comes in, yes. Okay, then we don't also talk about information communication health technology. Okay, and then we talk about wearable devices. We talk about personal health. Then we also talk about telemedicine and telehealth, which is the new aspect where the health is turning to now in terms of electronic health. Okay, so that's what it means. It talks about every health issues or health services being offered in the terms of treating people, research, which is very important, surveillance of diseases, tracking of diseases, offering of health services through electronic devices. So that's just what e-health means.
Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate. In respect to this same health issue, there's what we call sensitization, that's what we call awareness. Do they have difference at all? Can you differentiate awareness from sensitization?
Yes, the whole point of social media is to create awareness. Okay, and what is awareness? Awareness is passing information about an idea or about a concept, causing a perception about an idea. And in this term, we're talking about health. Okay, so you just want people to know health matters. Okay, how do you stay healthy, how to prevent this disease and all that. Okay, so that's what you're trying to pass ahead. Now, so the important issue about this health matter or health information is what we are advocating is that every person should be interested in health matters and has access to information. You know, in those days, you have to wait until the doctor tells you about your condition.
That's true.
Doctor, what's wrong with me? And he will just say, madam, go home, you are fine. What the world is saying now, you have access to know what's wrong with you. All you need to do, okay, doctor tells you, okay, you have hypertension. You go on Google and Google hypertension.
And you get the
yes,
symptoms.
yes, you know what the risk factors are, what the cause of the disease is. When I say cause, the natural cause of the disease, the complications that can arise, what role you have to play about health. Because that's one thing about health. Health is participatory. As we said, the health provider, the health receiver, okay, and other parties that play a role in the health.
She has given the picture of what awareness is about.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, sensitization is your proactive responsiveness to what you know. Many smokers are out there. They know that smoking cigarettes, taking excess alcohol could cause all sort of a cascade of diseases in their body and cancers, bronchogenic carcinoma, liver cirrhosis, primary liver cell carcinoma, and all sorts. They are aware, but they are not sensitized.
Okay.
Until you realize that this is a demarco and I have to tackle it. Your proactive measures, your proactive response to tackling your health challenges after knowing, which is the awareness, is called sensitization.
Yeah.
Wow.
Many are aware but not sensitized.
Wow. Wow, that's a great one. Talking about the change, how do you think media, especially celebration television, 6 years old now, that is watched by countless number of people all over the globe, how do you think celebration TV can actually affect that health sensitization strategy?
Celebration TV is already doing that.
How?
You don't want to know. Celebration TV is intercontinental, global, universal. Mention a continent that we don't have celebration TV. None.
Yeah.
You can hardly pick.
Sure.
So we are just everywhere by God's grace, and it's a vision God has given to Papa, affecting 5 billion souls.
Yeah.
So the quickest way to reach these people is through a platform, something strategic like Celebration TV.
Wow.
My wife defined health and made you know that has to do with the physical, mental, emotional, and all others. There are more to it, financial, psychological, spiritual. It is an etc. thing, and not just the exclusion of diseases. Meaning, if your physical status is okay, but you are spiritually troubled, you are not in health.
That's true.
This aspect that Apostle John Suleiman is handling is far more than what doctors could offer. Because when we say a disease is idiopathic, no known cause, and God is showing the man of God, his servant, that this is the reason, you better who come to that. Because after he prays, I've seen them come out alive and well.
Wow.
So television TV is doing even much more than you can imagine. And that is how he's been able to reach out to many people.
Wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. We'll be coming back shortly after. Now you heard for yourself, Celebration TV holds a lot for you. Welcome back. Still in the heat of the 6th anniversary of Celebration Television Network. We are still in the studio, and we're still talking about social media and health sensitization. Of course, I'm sure you've been enjoying this discussion, this lecture with us, and we're still on, and a lot is going to come out right now, trust me. Thank you so much. We've really had fun. We've really been having fun, and right now, still on social media aspects, you know, the way and manner we disseminate information, especially public orientation, public awareness, is changing every day. Now, what is now the role of the internet in disseminating public information, public health information? The role of the internet right now?
The internet is actually a social networking system that uses electronic technology, to allow for social networking. The unique thing about the internet are two things. It's online, it is real time. And what that means is that at every given time, I would like to use, for instance, how Nigeria was able to overcome the Ebola outbreak at the time. I know the internet played a very major role in, yes, it provided information to people to say, right now, we're having Ebola in Lagos, and we have so number of cases, and information about how to prevent it, how to the sanitary measures to take, spread like wildfire, and we owe that to the internet.
What are the major governmental health blogs that are of immense help to a common man out there?
We have the World Health in Nigeria. We have Medical Health Nigeria. We have the Nigerian Health Watch or Health Watch Nigeria. There's also Health Nigeria News, something like a news bulletin outlet for Nigeria. They are just blogs that individuals still put up, and the acronym of Nigeria comes up on it.
And what's their reliability status?
There is nothing that is absolute on the internet. Nothing. It's just a relative. That's why I'm not really keen on bloggers bringing up information on their wall, and it's not absolute. It's relative. You still have to verify.
In addition to that, while we're doing some research, we realize that there are some, it may not be blogs, but they may be websites, where you can gain information. The Federal Ministry of Health has a website, the WHO, which is World Health Organization, has a website, and then there are some renowned websites that have been held by some health bodies internationally. We have the WebMD, we have the Medscape. So you go there to get, we can verify these sources.
Do you really think the government is doing enough in health sensitization mission?
When we talk about polio eradication, for the past 1.5 years now, we've not recorded any new cases of polio. That's a plus for the government.
Yes, that speaks of consistency.
Yes, and then to a very large extent, social media has played a role in achieving this goal. But we still have a far way to go. We have a lot to be done, and we want to encourage the government that there's still much to do. They have to be more aggressive in taking the information to the man out there who may not have access to social networking.
I am actually coming there, taking this information to where
and in terms of policy making, there's still a lot of things to do in not just making policies, but having the governmental will to execute these policies. Because Nigeria, we are still ranking very high the under 5 mortality levels. We're still ranking very high in maternal death of children under 5 to 5 major conditions: malaria, respiratory tract infections, diarrhea, measles. So
malnutrition.
And malnutrition. These things are still killing our children. Mothers are still dying during childbirth. So the government still has a long way to go. Nigeria has to pay a lot of attention to research. A department or an agency can just be dedicated into two things: research and creating awareness. Just empowered to take the news of health issues all over Nigeria.
With that, they will come with
we have some research institutes, really. But most people, they fund their researches. Some solicit for grants outside the country. What stops our federal government from supporting?
The level of research in Nigeria has not reached what is commensurate with
Western world and all that.
Research is still very poorly appreciated and poorly funded in Nigeria. And where there is no research, there is no information, there is no basis for action.
Wow, thank you so much. After all said and done, I really wouldn't let you live without talking to that audience there, somebody watching you right now, your best and candid advice for that person.
Yes, I would like to tell the masses that gone are the days where you have to tie down your information about your health to just one person. You have access to information about your health through the available sources. We have talked a lot about internet. Please make use of the internet, make use of sources of information, but before you make a decision on what you have read or what you have been exposed to, please discuss with your health provider. Discuss with him. Let the decision be between you and your health provider. That's the best way to handle health information. Don't take a decision without discussing it with your health provider.
You may have the best doctor here on earth, but your best doctor may not guarantee you the best health. What am I trying to say? In recent times, we've seen too many suicidal cases. Youth taking their lives. I don't want to mention that drug they are using. It's a brand name, but let me just give you the chemical composition. Dichloro-diphenyl-trichloroethane. They take it in as an insecticide, and they died. And I was like, what is happening? Many that I went to view their walls, Facebook, are atheists. Many, they don't believe there's God. Some even speak ills of pastor, insulting pastors. If you chase away the maker of your life, you are bringing the giver of death. This means no matter how interested you are in your health status, don't leave God. That's why you enter depression when you don't have the Holy Spirit. A spirit-filled life is more important than the health you seek from a man.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you for coming. And that's all we have for you for now. I really do you enjoy. I really hope you really enjoyed this session with Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Elliott. Yes, your health is most paramount to you. You've got to take it most seriously. Till I come your way next time again, I remain Akosile Nicholas Walter, the exclusive man. And in your various homes, don't forget we Celebration Television a happy 6th anniversary. Can you say happy birthday to Celebration?
Celebration TV, happy birthday!
Thank you so much.